I woke up this morning and one thought was haunting me. Honestly, there was one thing I just couldn't get out of my head. The thought was, can I get up there on the mountain? Or next to that cross up there? Let me show you with a better view.
You can see very, very tiny up there, but we are going here.
It's 6:30 a.m. and we'll get up there even if it's the last thing we do. Let's go. But first, the smoothie. This smoothie is the best. Okay, that's enough. Let's go on an adventure.
I think I'm quite ready for another adventure.
On the way. I hope they don't have an undercover base there. And I hope you guys miss me if something happens to me. Still nothing looks fishy here. This place looks pretty fine. Wait. What the hell is this? Undercover base? It's starting to get a bit fishy, to be honest. I wonder how big is that cross up there? I think standing next to it would make me look like an ant. Wait. What the hell is this? The assumptions of an undercover base, I think they were true, huh? Or not. There's still another road. I'll take that road instead because this looks like really an undercover base. What a nice place. Let me show you.
Okay, I guess we're halfway up to that cross. And this place is amazing. Look at this amazing view of the city. I wish I could be free every single day just to come to this place and look at the city. This magnificent look with a sunrise would have been awesome. Time seems to stop here for all the right reasons. Anyway, we don't have all the time in the world to be here, so let's continue and see where the road takes us.
Okay, there's a parking here. I think that's a good sign. Definitely a good sign. Let's see what they have up here. Okay, this is definitely not good. Let me park somewhere. A man can only hope not to get caught by an angry soldier on the way to that mighty cross up there. That man is me now. We said we were gonna do it, and we're gonna do it. Let's go.
I hope this is not the last video I ever make on the way to the mighty cross. And if it is, I hope someone finds this camera and gets inspired enough to maybe create a short documentary about this, maybe even write a short book. Even the like button from you guys now would be a great accomplishment. Thank you for the support. Wow, another amazing view over the city. This is stunning, honestly. Look at this. Wow, beautiful. Let's continue. There's a road here. Ah, the cross is up there. Okay, we are getting closer.
Whew, we are finally here.
Look at this amazing thing. Look at it. Isn't it stunning? So far, no undercover base, no army, no soldiers. So I guess we are safe to go. We'll find a sweet spot here so I can guys tell you the spoilers of this video. Look at this amazing view. I've been here maybe 1,000 times through my lifetime. We use the trail you just saw for sports, hiking, and simply to fill ourselves up with the health benefits of nature. And this place exactly has the best sunrise I have ever seen. The sun usually comes up from there, and I'll try to show you the sunrise in the next couple of videos. I did this video a bit dramatic because I wanted to prove a point, which is you're free to go wherever the fuck you like and do whatever the fuck you want. This video is about the 4 things that make you the richest person on the planet. The first is that we have the freedom of choice. When I was younger, when I was driving with my parents and we would just pass by a beautiful place of greenery, of pastures, of beautiful fields with flowers. And I would just think, what a beautiful place. And I said to myself, I wish we could have just stopped here and went in the field and played. When I got older, I realized that we could have always just stopped, went in the field and played. It was our choice not to do that stopped us. It was the choice and the time pressure to get somewhere to a checkpoint that we or our parents wanted to reach that stopped us from just stopping on that beautiful place and just playing the fields. This applies to everything in life. Whether you want to be a YouTuber, a cinematographer, a lawyer, a doctor, you have the choice to make it happen. There are roadblocks on the way. Of course, we are aware of that. Some can be financial, some can be family related, some can be even related to the zip code. But it all boils down to your decision to make it happen. It can be about a place you want to visit, maybe a job you want to start, or even something as harsh as breaking up your relationship for the sake of living a better life. Do not let your own limitation of your circumstances dictate your present and future. The reason why I wanted to change locations on this video and create it on the go was because I was limiting myself. I had this false belief that I need to create everything at home, from A-rolls to writing the script to B-rolls, everything. And this was my false belief that simply stopped me from going out and enjoying this beautiful nature while creating the video. And I've noticed that in nature it's easier to create the videos. The words just flow like a river. While at home, I can get stuck on a single sentence for a few minutes. The second one is that one out of, what did I tell you? Okay, so because I broke my false belief, I'll be heading home and we will continue the video at the usual spot. Godspeed. That was an interesting trip. Now let's continue at the usual location. So here we are. The second one is that the chances of you being born are 1 out of 400 trillion. This crazy statistic proves only one thing. You've won already, champ. By getting out of the womb, you've won. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. It is borderline crazy to know this and still compare yourself to others in terms of looks, in terms of achievement. It's kind of liberating to know that you have less chance of being born than winning the lotto not once, but 8 times in a row. Yep, the chance of you looking exactly as you look now are that low. Being a winner just by being born makes us the richest person on the planet. And what is more interesting is that the riches cannot be consumed. There is part from the riches for everyone that shifts their mindset to being a winner. No one can take this away from you. We are all miracles of nature, and it's kind of foolish to spend your life doing aimless things when you've won already. That's why we see so many rich people nowadays saying that they didn't build their companies to get the hefty paycheck. It's because it's freaking true. You cannot even make a decent paycheck if you don't enjoy what you're doing. If you are getting a paycheck by doing something you hate just for the sake of the paycheck, every day you will lose small portion of your mental and physical health. Believe me, if you don't enjoy every single day with all the good and all the bad things that happen, you are wasting another miracle of nature that is going to end one day. The third one is that now you have more than kings had hundreds of years ago. I honestly think that if kings had this back then, and all the information they could have used from this, they would have never been taken off that throne. Now, we possess such a powerful technology and systems that any king back then would have cut off his hand to have it just for a single day. With a click of a button, we get the most delicious meal to our doorstep at affordable price. Kings, on the other hand, had servants hunt for them and get a good piece of meat if they're lucky. The systems we have today, from online businesses to travel to information, are too big to comprehend. And we don't even need to go macro to be happy or successful. We need to use small portion of those systems to get a lot more than we need to live a blissful life. For example, in my case, I've chosen to become a full-time YouTuber and improve in every aspect I can to create these self-improvement videos for you guys. I don't need to know anything about being a doctor, being a lawyer to be successful on YouTube. And I don't even need to know how the medical systems work, right? I just need a tiny small portion of knowledge to be successful on YouTube. All I want to grab is a knowledge fistful of water that is big as an entire ocean. Nothing more than that. If you ever just want to be king, don't degrade yourself, champs. You have 100 times more than a king just by being alive today. The fourth and the last, attachment is the root of all suffering. When I first read this quote by Buddha, I was completely disregarding it as my own philosophy. I was thinking, how can someone as spiritually lifted as Buddha say such a stupid thing? Of course, I wouldn't understand such a powerful quote when the main focus in my life was to go out, to get dead drunk, have a great time under the influence. As I got older, I was attached to many things, including finances, and I was controlled by many external factors. The moment I woke up, I was feeling obligated to do 100 things just to sustain my mental health. From working, to calling people I don't want to call, to time pressure, you name it. I was so consumed to the point where without attachment to do something, anything, I couldn't sit for 1 single second to do nothing. And this pressure had a negative impact on my mood, on my creativity, on my mental and physical health. And at one point, it destroyed my whole business. As I was scrolling one day, I saw the quote by Buddha again. But this time it was one of those aha moments where just a single sentence at the right time can change your whole life. I was reading countless philosophies on this topic and found it to be the exact thing I need at that time in my life. The next day I woke up and did nothing. And honestly, it felt terrible. But at one point in the evening, I felt a sense of peace and tranquility that I haven't felt in years. There was no pressure to do anything, no phone calls to make, no money to handle, nothing. And that day was a crucial stepping stone to how I did things after that. Of course, we have to live for something. Like, you cannot be detached from love, for the care of your family, for the compassion of the people around you. But if you're attached 24/7 to finances or to get the best looking car in town, again, you're wasting another miracle of life that is going to end one day. Again, it's okay to have goals, like creating a company where we can share our vision with the world, right? And it's only natural that money will follow there. But spending our whole life, like trying to get a better future for ourselves while avoiding the present, again, we're doing the whole life thing wrong. It's enough to know that just by living and breathing in the 21st century, we have more than kings. Take one day at a time, slow down. But also on the contrary, if you're taking things way too slow, you can speed them up at a pace where it won't take a toll on your mental and physical health. And don't be afraid to test the speed. Some days you have more energy to do more things. Other days you can just sense that you need to slow things down. Hear what your body has to say, and you will live a healthier life filled with so much incredible moments. After all, you're better than king. Champs, thank you so much for watching the whole video. You guys really help me spread videos like this even more by smashing that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Also, if you want to watch more of my terribly fake adventures, like the one today to the cross, make sure to subscribe. If you like this video, then you're gonna love this one. See you there.